Hi chaps, SimOP here from Beard, Biceps and Batchat. Today I'm going to do a video on Platoon tactics. So this is a tier 10 matchup we've got on Airfield. What I'm looking to highlight today is how you can play effectively in platoons with a bit of forward planning, as well as a little bit of having your tactics pre-planned out before the match starts and everyone knowing how you can implement them and have a bigger effect on gameplay. So what we're going to be doing on this map, since we've spawned on the right hand side, it is I suppose what's called up and down. Now there's a position that I'm going to right now that allows me to get shots into the D456 area, generally where the heavy engagement is. Now you'll notice three of my platoon mates are heading to that location. Now what they're looking to do is to get the enemy team to push over that ridge so I can get shots into their team, track them so they can start just unloading into them. Now the reason I'm doing it in the OBJ 140 is because its rate of fire, it's shooting twice every 10 seconds, there or thereabouts. So it's going to put a lot of damage in by the time it takes them to repair their tracks. Also the other guys should be unleashing hell on them as well. Throughout this replay, it'd be worthwhile keeping an eye on the mini-map as well. Yellow dots, they're the platoon mates. If you've not seen it before, that's what you want to keep an eye on. Now it's probably worth highlighting, my gameplay in this isn't anything overly spectacular. I'm just there to sort of anchor the point, hold the high ground, get spots so they know if they're about to be outflanked on the right hand side or not by any fast mediums. So as you can see, we're getting distracted by an E100 for whatever reason, so we haven't got any enemy pushing just at this minute, but all the guys are in position. Now what you're going to notice in a second is that the guys in the platoon pull back. Now the reason for that is we're a little concerned. We don't know what's hiding behind the ridge in front of us. We've pushed quite hard onto the left hand side hill, haven't spotted anything extra, so that's given us a good indication there's some very, very nasty stuff hiding behind there. So what we're communicating and looking to do is to use me as an anchor point, throw some shots into their enemy team, pin them down, and as you can see at the bottom, two yellow dots, they're moving into different positions and just using me to keep them pinned in place so we can reposition and get flanking shots into the Tiger 2 and the T10. The reason it's me more than else is I've got a lot of cover in front of me. I'm not in a risky position where I'm going to lose a lot of HP, plus I can keep anything that's trying to sneak around spotted so they don't have to worry about being surprised. So what they're going to be able to do from there is just pile on the damage, know what's coming. Hopefully they should remain unspotted. We're at 293 meters where I am. There should be another 60-70 meters back in mediums with fairly good cover, or at least camo, so they'll be able to shoot undetected, again conserving their hit points. I don't need to worry about too much about mine, minus the fire, again because we're in hard cover. Next clip I'm going to show you after this one is Pearl River. It's going to be tier 10 game, but we've gone for a slightly different approach rather than mediums. We've gone quite armour heavy with 2 E100s, an IS-4, T57 and a Leopard. Now the reason we've done that is we're going to be using the E100 to sort of pin enemy in places, hold choke points. Leopard's going to spot for us, and what I'll be doing in the 57 is just providing burst damage and using our armour as cover. Now you see a lot of platoons where it's 5 light tanks, 5 arty or something daft. Generally you want to pick tanks that complement each other, that can work well together to hold a certain area of the map. And in this instance, this way we've decided to go. So we're pushing into the, I suppose the right hand side of the map on the 8-9. E100s are going middle, right, and we've got the IS-4 on the left. So we've got heavy armour in all 3 avenues. We've decided to chuck me down the right hand side using Fimo as my mobile cover, my meat shield if you will. He's doing a great job at the minute, so we're just throwing shots into the E100 and then pulling back. There's no point Fimo losing any HP when he doesn't need to. He's just covering my reload. Again, he's pushing forward to protect me from the E100. Although he can't protect me from the air, ain't nothing he can do from the sky cancer. So we're just ploughing shots into the E100 at this point, pushing past Fimo, straight into the tracks, then we'll go for the lower glacis. He's destroyed. So we're going to carry on pushing past him aggressively. So the reason I'm being quite aggressive here is I don't want to slow our momentum up. So we've got an E75 behind the M103 and a little cheeky chap to the right. So I take a shot from the E75, throw one back, not much going on. So put one into the M103. Again, the reason is I don't want one of the guys on my team to have to reload, shoot and push past him. That'll hold our armor up by 15 seconds. I mean that it holds my push up for another 15 seconds. Well, hopefully you've liked a few of my platoon tactics. I say mine, the guys' tactics. If you like the content, like and subscribe to the video. If you've got any you use, feel free to let me know.